Boom! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Before we get started, a big, warm, happy Mother's Day to all of my TTG moms out there. I love all of my TTG moms. My mother, if she's watching this live stream, which she's probably not, but she knows I love her with my heart and soul. Spent the whole day with my mother. Hope you guys were able to do the same. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. But listen up, listen carefully. Look me dead in my face right now, folks, because this week, literally, beginning tomorrow, this week starts what will be one of the most, if not the most important weeks for the stock market in 2022. And it could dictate the next couple months of action. If there was ever a week where you needed to pay attention, be in chat, or listen to our mobile app, it's this week. This week, we will get our biggest indicator to whether or not inflation has peaked or not. Now, interesting thing that has just happened. Bloomberg reported over the weekend that both Fed members, Waller and Bullard, just said something bullish. That's not normal. They're two of the most hawkish members of the Fed. This is important because they are two of the most outspoken hawkish voting members at the Federal Reserve. In fact, Bullard stated a few months ago that we needed to raise rates by 100 basis points in one hike and go extreme with tightening monetary policy to get ahead of inflation because we are behind the curve and losing credibility. And a lot of people agreed during that time period. However, in a surprising turn of events just this past Friday, on May 6th at around 9 p.m. Eastern, Bloomberg reported that Woolard and Bullard say that the Fed's guidance has had a substantial impact on inflation. Responding to critics that Waller and Bullard stated that if we knew what we know now, yes, we would have raised rates sooner. But no one knew, and that's just the nature of monetary policy. For those that are criticizing that the Fed is currently behind the curve, they disagree. So Bullard and Waller, two of the Fed members that have been for the last several months, been the most hawkish, that have been the most concerned that the Fed is behind the curve of inflation, are coming out literally saying, we're not behind the curve. That is a huge shift from the Federal Reserve. Basically, what the Federal Reserve is saying that because they've been so outspoken and they've been so transparent with their direction in monetary policy, that even though they didn't raise rates until just recently, rates started increasing in November when the Fed told the whole world what their plan was going to be. And that started to see the rise in the 2-year, the 5-year, the 10-year, the 30-year Treasury yields. Interest rates started moving up even before the Federal Reserve raised rates. So that's the argument that Bullard and Waller are making, is that although we've only raised rates by 75 basis points total, a 25 basis point hike at the last Fed meeting and the 50 basis point hike at the most recent Fed meeting that just happened just a couple of days ago. Their argument is, well, we've already seen a couple hundred basis point increases in the 2-year Treasury yield just based on them telling everyone in the world what their plan is going to be. Well, guess what? This week, we're going to find out. This week will give us our first real look into what's what. But before we go any further, why should you care about anything it is that I'm talking about or going over on these live streams? Guys, I've got more experience than probably 90% of their finance YouTubers or gurus that you guys are going to see. My name is Michael Hubbard, and I've been trading and investing for over 15 years. And I began my career working at a hedge fund in New York City. First job right out of college, and then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crashed. But that was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. 15 years later, I'm the head trader now at True Trading Group, the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that's available to the retail trader and investor today. And since 2016, my team of 8 other professional trading moderators and myself have helped thousands of people from all walks of life, from all over the world, achieve their financial goals. If you've been a part of True Trading Group, you've been a member of TTG, or if you've been even following these live streams for the last several months, you'll know that very publicly at the end of last year, I told everybody I was selling out of half of my long-term portfolio because I expected a severe market decline to start off 2022, and I wanted to be cashed up. I wanted to be cashed up. I wanted to have a bunch of ammunition so that when these stock prices drop, as they have, I'm going to be able to step in and start to buy a lot of the companies that I love so dearly, that I believe in the next 3, 5, 7, 10 years are going to be able to build tremendous wealth for myself and for my family. And that is exactly the opportunity that this market is presenting to all and each and every single one of you here now today. I told everybody this is going to be the year of the active trader, that the volatility this year was going to provide people that actually know and understand how to actively trade. You can easily turn, not easily because there is risk obviously involved in the markets, but this volatility can allow you to turn a couple $100 into a couple thousand into several thousands, and so on and so on. If you guys actually understand how to profit from this volatility, there are ways for you to make money when stocks go down. Some people don't realize that. You can buy put options, you can short, you can buy inverse ETFs. If anything that I'm saying to you sounds like a foreign language and it's just right over your head, don't worry about it. You'll learn all this stuff as a member of True Trading Group. But the clock is ticking. And with what we just saw from Bullard, from Waller, this is some stuff that we could be a hell of a lot closer to that long-term buying opportunity than we might have thought. There's a report out by Bank of America just recently, very, very interesting piece of information, where Bank of America is saying that there's actually some good news and some good signs appearing in supply chain. Trucking, freight, air, all starting to see fluidity increase. Now, fluidity is referring to how easy it is to find trucks or find freights and containers in order to ship your product. How easy is it to find that, or how long do you have to wait in order for you to find the truck to put your product on to ship it to wherever it has to go? Okay. And what Bank of America is reporting over the weekend is that freight companies and shipping companies are actually starting to see the price of freight and the price of shipping begin to come down and see fluidity increase. Fluidity is the key, because fluidity is the thing that caused the shitstorm of the supply chain disruption coming out of COVID, because there just was not enough trucks, there was not enough containers, there was so much demand, and there was just no way to ship any of the product. Now, those same companies are starting to report that they didn't address the end consumer demand slowing. This is an important piece of information that we're going to have to pay very close attention to, and I will pay very close attention to this data over the next couple of weeks to give you guys my insight on, are they seeing it's easier to find trucks and find shipping containers because demand is slowing and consumers aren't purchasing as much stuff? Maybe you're starting to see demand destruction because of inflation. Is that the reason? Because if so, then that's not really necessarily a good thing, because that's going to hint towards and be a sign of a possible recession. But if the end consumer demand is not necessarily slowing, but fluidity is increasing, meaning there's more trucks, there's more freight, there's more cargo in order to ship products, then that's a good thing. And that would actually see inflationary pressures drop. And that would go right into the bullish argument of inflation has already peaked and the Fed's not going to have to be as aggressive as a lot of people may think. Very, very important pieces of information. And this week's going to tell the tale. This week, literally on May 11th, you're going to get CPI data. CPI data, that's going to be your consumer price index. That's going to tell you how much the price of goods that the regular consumer purchases, how much have those prices increased. That's CPI. Then you're going to get on the 12th, one day later, producer price index. That is how much has the cost of companies to produce those goods, how much have those costs increased? Like this pen, right? As a consumer, I used to pay $2, now I pay $3. That's inflation on like CPI. That's going to be a good or service that I'm going to buy. But the producer price index is, well, how much does it cost for the ink, for this steel, for this rubber? How much do those things cost? What have those costs gone up? That's PPI. That's producer price index. We're going to get all that information here this week. So we're going to find out. There's a lot of analysts out there that think inflation peaked in March. We're about to get April's numbers. If there's ever been a time for you to be in chat or listen in on our mobile app on your cell phone, this is the week. Because literally this week can set the precedent for the next several weeks, possibly even the next several months, and can also dictate the time frame in which I will start adding back to my long-term portfolio, which I will share my shopping list with all of my TTG members. I'll tell you exactly what stocks I'm going after, when I'm buying them, where I'm buying them, and all of the things alike. The clock's ticking, folks. Now I'm getting my team ready to be cashed up for this opportunity, because I think that you just take a look at some of these tech companies. Some of these tech companies are down 40, 50, 60, 70%. Now, all of them are not screaming buys. There's a lot of these companies that I wouldn't touch with anyone else's money, never mind my own. But mixed in of all the destruction that is the NASDAQ, there's gems. There's gems that are just getting unfairly beaten down because of rising interest rates and the tech destruction. But these are companies that in the next 3, 5, 7, 10 years, I think can rule this world. And these are companies that I believe are going to provide tremendous wealth building opportunities for me and my family for many years to come. And I'm going to share all that with my teaching members. Guys, before I go any further on this live stream, I do want to welcome anyone here from Benzinga. Okay. For those that don't know, Benzinga offers their own educational products and tools, yet still fully endorses and promotes the TTG platform as a more comprehensive and robust educational solution for the massive added value that it provides for their members and for their community. As a member of True Trading Group, you actually get the Benzinga Pro newsfeed and Squawk Box, which is worth over $1,400 a year over at Benzinga. It's free to all TeachD members as part of your TeachD annual membership. I'd like to first real quick read you guys a message from the Benzinga founder and CEO, Jason Raznick. We can pull that right up onto the screen. To better serve our Benzinga community, we partnered up with the education team over at True Trading Group. If you're looking for great lessons in a fantastic community, we recommend checking them out. Sincerely, Jason Raznick, Benzinga founder and CEO. So there you have it, folks. If you are here from Benzinga, you guys are in the right place. If you're considering the right trading educational product to help you guys learn to trade, give you the best chance to become consistent profit with stocks, options, and crypto, then True Trading Group is what you guys need. Now, without any further ado, let's get right to it. We got a lot to cover here tonight, as you guys can tell. Okay, futures are getting pummeled. We're down a full 1% on your S&P futures as we have sold off the opening of the futures market, testing a major level of support. So we got a lot to get into. I'll tell you exactly what I think the market's going to do here this week and what we can expect from that CPI and PPI data. Tonight's live stream is going to start off with a quick 15, 20-minute Q&A session. I'm going to give some time for people to log on. There might be some people that are wrapping up a Mother's Day dinner, my West Coast fam, okay? If you guys are wrapping up a Mother's Day dinner, I want to give some people time to come on here and to join us on this live stream. So I'm going to open things up with a Q&A session. I'm going to give time for you to ask me anything on your mind, whatever questions you have, whatever you're unsure about, ask me. I'm here. Don't be shy. I've been doing this for over 15 years, okay? There's no such thing as a stupid question. Okay. No such thing as a question. Asking questions is how you learn. Okay. It's how you learn. Then I'm going to be getting into this week's entire game plan, kind of my prediction for the overall market. And I'm going to share with you guys exactly how I plan on making money here this week. So let's not waste any more time. Let's begin that Q&A session. Okay. Start typing your questions in chat right now. No such thing as a stupid question. Remember that. Asking questions is how you learn. So guys, go ahead, begin typing your questions in chat, and let's start that Q&A. All right, folks. Lawrence Oldtimer, not a TTG member yet. I like the big bold yet. I'm in the stock market. Have tried to trade a bit on my own, and I've been losing. Should I just stay out of the market for now? Lawrence, you should not stay out of the market for now. Okay. My advice to you is to actually get educated first. There's a reason why the slogan at True Trading Group is learn, trade, profit, in that order very specifically. A lot of people just throw some money into a trading account and they just kind of go at it without any training, any education. no understanding of what they're doing at all whatsoever. They just listen to tips from somebody that they read about on Reddit or Twitter, or someone that, gives them a tip at the water cooler at work. If that's going to be your strategy, then I would say, yes, stay out of the market in the sense of stop trading with real money. Use our simulator. We have a simulator with the Teachly platform. It's free with your membership. You don't pay extra for it. You can use it for the entire length of your membership. It's not just good for like 90 days, where you can actually trade stocks and options also with real-time data, but with fake money. And this way you can practice everything you're learning in the curriculum from True Trading Group. You can practice that on the simulator and prove to yourself that you can make money before you start risking your hard-earned cash. Stop losing. You said you've been trying things out on your own and you've been losing. My advice to you is to stop doing that, get yourself an education, and then start trading on a simulator. Probably there's thousands of True Trading Group members that would be in complete agreement with, I wish I joined True Trading Group sooner. And a lot of people go through, oh, I'll try this on my own. They lose $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $50,000. And then they say, okay, you know what? That didn't work. Let me actually try to learn this for real. Don't go through that. Don't dig yourself a hole before you start, before you even learn. It's like getting into a boxing ring with one arm tied behind your back and blindfolded. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Get prepared for battle, because that's what it is when you guys step into the stock market. Hey, yo, Mike, can you give a rundown on initial morning low and identifying it? Yes, I would love to. So initial morning low, very similar to initial morning high, just the exact opposite. Now, initial morning lows and initial morning highs are very important points during an intraday chart that you need to pay attention to. Now, just like any other technical indicator, nothing is 100%. You will find there sometimes that an initial morning low is absolutely meaningless, just like sometimes you'll find that initial morning high is absolutely meaningless. But they are important levels. They are important levels that you should know, that you should follow, because other times, and I'd say more often than not, these levels actually do have a major impact and a major effect on how a stock trades intraday. An initial morning low, okay, an initial morning low, if I was to find an example for you, okay, let's go back to, here's a chart of the SPY, right? Now, the initial morning low is going to be a price point, okay, where a stock experiences its first push higher, okay? When a weak stock experiences its first push higher, that low point is going to be your initial morning low. So in the case that you have here of the SPY, so here's the market opened, okay, and we had a quick push higher, okay? This quick push higher right off the open establishes this, okay, and I'll make this line bigger for those of you that are maybe watching on a smaller screen. You'll notice, okay, this becomes your initial morning low. And we came down, got down to that level held, and the stock pushed higher. Okay. When you have that, that is how you identify that is your initial morning low, because you can see the market's pushed higher. And then once that level breaks, you can then look for that initial morning low to start to act as resistance, as you saw right there. Okay. So as you can see, after the initial morning low was broken, it then acted as an area of resistance. Okay. So that's an example of initial morning low. Now, let me just draw some candles up here just to give you another example. Let's say a stock opens up and does something that looks similar, to this. Okay. It opens up and it starts to sell off, right? Okay. It starts to sell off, and then maybe we find some support here, and then we start to bounce. We do something like this, right? I'm just giving you examples, okay? Now, if this was the case, if this is what your stock chart looked like, okay, this right there would be your initial morning low, okay? That's your initial morning low, not this, because you're going to get your first move higher. There's your first move higher. All right. So then this becomes your initial morning low. I'm just drawing these candles to give you an example. Okay. This becomes your initial morning low right there. All right. And then if that level then breaks, okay, you would then look for that level to start to act as an area of resistance, right? And then you look for the stock to then continue lower. Okay. So that's another example of an initial morning low. All right. I hope that makes sense. I hope that was a good explanation. I hope that is a lot more clear now for your question. Well, I've seen almost all your YouTube videos. Why don't you teach the double bottom gap up in your courses? I mean, the double bottom gap up is something that, I talk about it. It's in a lot of our workshops. It's in a lot of the educational material. It's not in one of like the more common chart patterns. The double bottom gap up is discussed in the trade line view up cross course. So because a lot of times when you get a double bottom gap up, it's accompanied with a trade line view up cross. So if you go through the trade line view up cross courses, you're going to see double bottom gap ups. Can you successfully trade without an intimate knowledge of charts? Well, Band, I would say it would depend on your time horizon, because you could be, a longer term investor and not focus so much on charts, but focus more on valuation. But that's longer term investing. If you're going to be an active trader, and when I say active, I don't mean like a scalper that's in and out in seconds or minutes. If you're going to be someone that day trades or swing trades, you need to have an understanding of charts. I don't care what anybody says. Technicals matter. And, you can have a stock that is considered undervalued and the stock can still go down another 15%. So, technicals matter. I'm a technical trader. I also do trade off of fundamentals, but I'm definitely a technical trader at heart that relies a lot on technical analysis. And I combine fundamental analysis and fundamental catalysts with my technical analysis. And that's how I think you find your best opportunities in the stock market. When you find situations where there's a fundamental catalyst for you, why you believe the stock is going to go up or down, whatever it is, and then that fundamental idea and thesis coincides with a technical setup on a chart, doesn't get any better than that. That's what trading is. Trading is identifying high probability setups and opportunities. That's what you'll learn as a member of True Trading Group, is how to identify high probability. Trading is not, to the contrary of what most uneducated people when it comes to stock market think. Successful trading is not predicting the future. You ask any successful trader on this planet Earth, not one of them will ever tell you that they know with 100% certainty what a stock is going to do. No one will ever tell you that. Okay? No one will ever tell you that. There's not a single trader on this planet that if I said, you can have traders that think the SPY is going to go to 400 by Wednesday. Then they're short the market and they think we're going to 400. There's not a single trader on this earth that if I said to them, are you willing to bet your entire net worth that the SPY goes to 400 by Wednesday? Not one trader on this planet would take that bet. Not one. Even the most bearish, most confident trader that thinks with so much, I'm so sure we're going to 400 by Wednesday, that person would not take that bet. Want to know why? Because every single successful trader knows that there is no way to ever know with 100% certainty what a stock is going to do. That's why. To the contrary, I can ask any successful trader, are you willing to bet your entire net worth that you can answer correctly? What's 2 + 2? Every trader is going to answer. Every trader is going to take that bet. It'll be the easiest net worth double you've ever had in your life. Okay. So all you can do as a trader is learn how to identify high probability patterns. And notice how I said you will learn, right? You will learn how to do this. We teach you how to fish inside True Trading Group. I don't want you guys just blindly following what myself the other 8 other professional traders do inside True Trading Group. Although you can, we tell you what we're going to do before we do it. We always give you guys our market commentary. We give you all of our trades live. But I tell you, hey guys, I'm about to buy this stock at this price. This is my stop loss before I actually do it. So it's easy for you guys to follow along with what it is that we do inside True Trading Group. But I don't want people just blindly following the moderators. I want you to learn for yourselves, and I want you to learn how to actually identify these opportunities on your own. Because, you know, God forbid, what if something happens to me 6 months from now? You're just going to stop making money in the stock market? No, this is a skill that you can take with you for the rest of your life, and I want you guys to learn it. Been watching you for a while. I get TGD has a lot of tools, but are they needed for real? Do we need real-time news, et cetera, et cetera? It just seems like a lot. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. You need this stuff. Guys, listen. The reason why professional traders are successful and other people struggle is not because they're just smarter than you, okay? It's because they actually have an education and they have access to tools and information and resources that you don't. That's why professional traders are more successful. You need real-time news. You can't trade without as soon as news comes out, okay? As soon as news comes out and hits the wire, stocks are going to move. The overall market's going to move. And if you have no idea why the markets are moving, how do you expect yourself to be able to handle that situation? How do you expect yourself to know when to get in or when to get out if the stocks or the markets are moving and you have no idea why? Okay, the speed of which traders get their news matters. It matters. So real-time news is something that's very, very important. Okay, having a scanner that will show you what stocks are trading higher volume than usual, which stocks are making new highs, which ones are making new lows. These are things that can help make sure that you're always focused on the stocks that are going to give you the best opportunity to profit during a trading day, right? Like these are all pieces of information, dark pool data and unusual options activity to track when huge institutions are placing very large orders and very large bets on particular stocks or particular directions in the market. Having access to that type of information is what professional traders have. Now, professional traders pay thousands of dollars a year to have access to those tools. We at True Trading Group, our goal is to level the playing field for retail, right? For the retail trader, with the retail investor. So we've gone to a lot of these companies, these top fintech companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Trade Ideas, Quote Media, CBOE. These are just a handful of companies that we've gone to, we've negotiated deals with to have their products and their offerings on our platform. This way, you guys do not need, okay, to pay $4,000 to $5,000 a year to have access to this information and access to these tools. It's all included with your membership. But that's how we level the playing field for retail traders and investors. Can I just follow you, though, or is that not what you do? Yeah, Charlie, I literally just said you can follow myself and the other moderators if you want. I just said that. I tell you exactly what I'm going to do before I do it. Our mobile app, you get real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. So you can follow all of our trades if you'd like, but I don't advise people to just follow blindly. I think you should get yourself an education. You should go through the courses before you just start throwing money around and hoping that it sticks somewhere. There's aspects of risk management and position size that you need to understand before you start following traders. You know, this is why we offer the simulator for free. We have a simulator on our platform. Use it. It's there for you specifically to get familiar with all of the stuff that you're going to be learning before you start risking your hard-earned cash. All these things are free too. Like we don't charge additional fees for this stuff. You have other platforms out there that might have some of these tools available to you, but only for like a limited time. And then all of a sudden they charge more money for it if you guys want to continue to use it. All the tools that are on our platform, you have access to as long as you're a member at no additional fee. Does this work on Wealthsimple? Yes, this works with any brokerage, Sam. This works with any brokerage. Okay, we're not a brokerage platform. We don't accept your trades. Okay, we do not accept your trades. We are not a broker. We are an educational platform. So it doesn't matter what brokerage platform you have. Trade Zero, Thinkorswim, E-Trade, Lightspeed, Interactive Brokers, you know, Webull, Robinhood, you know, you name it, whatever the Questrade, you know, all these different brokers, all these different Fidelity, like, you know, some, you know, your Canadian RBC and all these, any platform that you guys have, you use. You know, you're not actually, we're not placing trades for you. You're not connecting your brokerage account to the Teachee platform. The Teachee platform is an education platform, and it gives you access to all these tools and resources so you can make better decisions when you guys are going about making your trades and your investment decisions. Good questions so far, folks. Good questions so far. Wow, it's been 30 minutes already. It's my first time here. Welcome, Stephen, Adio, Leo, Kesh, Trevor. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. Welcome. All right, welcome. Your first time here. I'm glad to have you here. How many people else are here maybe that are not members of True Trading Group, guys? If you're not a member of TTG, do me a favor and type the letters TTG. Type the letters TTG if you're not a member. If you're not a member, type TTG. Let's see who we have here that's not a member. Charlie Chalk and Money Flow, Wiped Wrist, Jason Gilbert, Richard Budai, Gavin Potter, Kayla Miranda, Sam Razek. Thanks for that question. Aaron Anderson, E. James, Jason B, Zaire Kansa, Curtis B, welcome back. Osa Supa, Trader John, Nash Al, Triple A, Kevin Pionk, Chris Kralichek, Neville Black, Who's Your Daddy? Welcome back. Stefan Adeo, Leo Kesh Trevor, welcome. Jeff Dowdy, John Guido, Shah Sun, Robert Purcell, Jav Urena, E. James, Jason Stoynoff, Tanner Garrington. Beautiful. Chris Jordan, Mark L. Guys, there's so many TTGs, I can't even keep up. I can't even keep up. Look at all those TTGs that are flying through chat right now. All right, and welcome all of you that are here that are not members of the TTG family. Guys, listen, for all of you that are not members, don't go anywhere. Okay, don't go anywhere, because in just about 7 minutes, I'm going to go over with you guys why this week is set to be the most important and most critical week so far of 2022, because we're going to find out this week if inflation has really peaked. And if inflation has peaked, that means a lot for the bullish argument on the overall market. If it has not peaked, then that means a lot for the bearish argument in the market. That's why I'm telling you guys, the 11th and the 12th this week is going to be a major, major, major determining factor on when I add in my long-term portfolio, what I add in my long-term portfolio, but also how I plan on trading the overall markets for the next several weeks to come, based on the inflation data that we're going to get. So I'm going to talk about all that. I'll tell you guys what my game plans are, what I think the market's going to do first, what I think they're going to do the 9th and the 10th to start the week before we get all that inflation data. Because I think there's going to be very specific trading action Monday and Tuesday where I'm going to be looking to take advantage of. I'm going to go over that entire game plan with you all in just about 7 minutes. We're going to go over all that. But first, let me talk to you. Let me explain to you guys what we got going on here. For those of you that are interested in the Teachee family that are not members of True Trading Group, because when you guys are looking to join the Teachee platform, it's a platform. Specifically, I use that word. We take the same level of professional education that I learned that I worked at the hedge fund. It's in depth, it's complex, it's easy to understand and implement quickly. Whether you've never traded stock a day in your life or you've been trading for many years and you're looking to just gain an edge, our platform can help you guys reach your goals. We paired that with premium investing tools from today's top fintech companies, like I mentioned before, Benzinga, Trade Ideas, Quote Media, CBOE, Polygon. You have access to all these tools free with your membership. These products from these companies, if you went to these companies directly, you're spending at least $4,000 to $5,000 a year on the tools that are in the TTG platform. And on top of that, you're joining a group of about 9,500 members and helpful, like-minded traders and investors that are led by the TTG team of 8 other professional trading moderators. Aside from myself, it's not just me. There's 8 other professional traders that all have their own style, okay, and their own trading methods that they teach you guys here inside of True Trading Group. We have together a combined over 100 years of combined trading experience focused on stocks, options, crypto, futures, day trading, swing trading. We do it all inside of True Trading Group. And we also focus on long-term investing as well. Is this pre-recorded? No, it's not pre-recorded. This is live. Happy Mother's Day. It's 9:07 p.m. Eastern, May 8th, 2022. Results matter at True Trading Group. Okay? Results matter. And I mean that wholeheartedly and sincerely. But it's not my results that matter. It's not somebody on social media's results that matter. It's your results, because my results nor anybody else's on social media is going to pay your bills. Not $1 of anybody else's profit is going to pay your bills. So results, your results, and we measure your results through your own actual P&L. And the fact of the matter is that most of the members in True Trading Group are making money and they're becoming better traders. And to prove that to you, I'll just ask a very simple question of my TTG members now. If you are a member, I'd like for you to type the $ in chat right now if you are making money and becoming a better trader because of the TTG platform. Very simple, straightforward question. No ifs, ands, or buts. Are you making money and becoming better traders because of TTG? If that answer is yes, I'd like for you to type a $. Now, anyone that's not a member, if you typed TTG earlier when I asked, just pay attention to how many people type a $, because this $ is coming from members that are no different from you. They found True Trading Group the exact same way that you did, and that is one of these live streams. They had all the same excuses that you have given yourself. They have a small account. They have a full-time job. They have no experience. They've lost money in the markets before. But yet here they are now telling you that they are making money and they're becoming better traders because of True Trading Group. If they can do it, so can you. Okay, there's no difference between these people and you. So here's the deal. Okay, here's what we're doing. All right. Happy Mother's Day. Okay. And for this Mother's Day, we are keeping the price of the TTG membership. You guys can actually get a 45% discount, which keeps the price under $1,200. The price is normally $2,212. Okay. However, tonight, okay, the next 17 people that go to ttgoffer.com and use the coupon code TTG121 will get a 45% discount. It drops the price from $22.12 all the way down to $11.97. That $11.97 price point is good until midnight tonight. After midnight tonight, that price is going to jump up back over the $1,200 mark. The next 17 people to go to ttgoffer.com and use that coupon code will also get themselves a brand new free laptop upon completing our courses and quizzes. Okay. We even cover the shipping cost, which is a free gift to you. Use it to trade with, use it for work, give it to your kid for school, sell it on eBay, whatever you want to do with it. That's a brand new free laptop upon completing our courses and quizzes. You also get 2 small private study group sessions with one of the pro traders at True Trading Group, so we can answer your questions and we can help to speed up your learning curve. Do not worry about entering your address upon signing up to get your laptop. After you become a member, after you sign up, you'll be prompted with instructions on how to claim your free laptop. This is for the next 17 people. This offer stands until midnight tonight. And I told you that results matter. We hold ourselves accountable to each and every single one of our TTG fam. And I stand behind this platform and I put my money where my mouth is. I told you that your results and your P&L matter. And because they matter, the next 17 people that sign up here before midnight tonight will get a double their money back guarantee. I shit you not. I'm dead serious. If you join True Training Group right now and pay $11.97, as long as you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group, if you do those three things and do not ever make $11.97, that's your membership fee. If you do not make that back at least once during your membership, I will give you double your money back, $2,394. I will give you back if you fail to make $11.97. Because if you fail to make $11.97, that means our program has failed you. And this is how we hold ourselves accountable to you. No other company, group, service, or program out there would be willing to offer you this. And you have to just ask yourself, why? Why is it that I can stand up here and offer you double your money back without even dripping a bead of sweat? Because I see the results that our members are having, and I have no problem putting our money where our mouth is. And if I'm going to say, hey, invest $11.97 in yourself to take advantage of this opportunity in the marketplace, I'm going to put that $11.97 up with you. You just have to give me a little bit of effort. That's all I'm asking. Go through the courses, quizzes, and attend one study group. You don't have to do this in like a 30-day window, something unrealistic. You have the entire year of your membership to go through the courses at your own pace, on your own schedule, on your own terms. And if you fail to make $11.97 at least once, I'll give you $2,394 back. I'm going to guarantee you a 100% return on your investment. That's what I'm going to do for you right here now on this live stream. But this offer only stands for the next 17 people that go to ttgoffer.com right now and use the code TTG121 right now before price goes up at midnight. All right. And you get the free laptop. You get to keep the free laptop as well. All right. Make it 16. Make it 16. James, welcome to the family, brother. Everybody welcome James. Okay. Everybody welcome James. Welcome to the TTG family. Yes. Zook MTB goes, TTG is a great educational program. No one can ever take an education away from you. Amen to that. Amen to that. The learning is priceless. This old guy is still learning. Nice. Yeah, guys, welcome James, newest member of the family. All right, so like I said, go to ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. James, look at all the new family members you just gained today. Look at all these people saying welcome, James. Congrats, James. Yeah, that's a congrats. Definitely is in line. I love when the TTG fan grows. You guys are great. All right, so there you have it. All right, so just to clarify, the next 16 people go to ttgoffer.com and enter TTG121 coupon code, 45% discount. That's good till midnight. Free laptop, 16 left. You'll know you're getting one of the laptops as long as you see one in your checkout cart. So when you go to ttgoffer.com, you'll see a laptop in your checkout cart. That means you're good. If you don't, that means we sold out of the 16. All right. If anybody has a question about the membership, if you have a question, okay, you can send a text message to 201-775-9702. 201-775-9702. You guys can join the 9,500 members strong TTG platform. We have members from all over the globe, folks. 9,500 members strong. All right. Also, if you are a trial member, if you are already currently a trial member, all right, if you're a trial member and you want the $11.97 price point, because if you're a trial, you're going to be spending over $1,400 to become a member. So if you're a trial and you want this $11.97 price point for Mother's Day before the price goes up tomorrow, you can log into your trial member dashboard, click the green Join Now button that you see on your screen, and then you also use TTG121 coupon code. Okay, that will also give you that $11.97 price point. All right, that's if you are a current trial member and you want the $11.97 price point. Otherwise, you're spending $14.20, $14.60. All right, there you go, folks. Guys, do not call that 201 number. Text only. It's a text message only phone number. All right. We can't answer if you call. It's a text only phone number. It's 201-775-9702. Okay. That's how you guys could, if you have questions, that's how you guys can reach out to us so we can answer and help you guys out if you're having a hard time signing up or whatever else. Okay. All right, guys. So with that all being said, let's take things back over to the charts and let's start talking about what we are going to be expecting here for this week. We got a huge week, but first we got to welcome Kayla. Kayla, welcome to the family. We got 15 laptops left now. Everybody welcome Kayla. Everybody welcome Kayla. 15 laptops left, guys. 15 left. Everybody welcome Kayla. All right. All right, folks, we're going to head back on over to the charts. And let me actually just take a quick peek over at futures. Futures were getting pummeled before we started this. Oh, it's gotten a lot worse. So we're down almost 1.5%. Okay. 1.3, 1.4 on the overnight futures. So we are going to be dropping right down into a major support level. Now I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I think is going to happen this week and how I plan on making money from it. All right. This 405 level on the SPY, which is the ETF that tracks the S&P 500, this 405 level, okay, is a very key level of support. Not only is it a double bottom from last week, okay, but it's also a double bottom from many weeks ago when you go all the way back to May of 2021. So literally exactly 1 year ago, we double bottomed at this exact same price point. How crazy is that? Right? How crazy is that? We go all the way back here to this is May 12th and May 19th of 2021. We double bottomed at 405, right? There it is. There's your 405. Now, fast forward all the way 1 year later, and there we are, double bottomed at 405. Okay. This is a level that everybody needs to be paying attention to. Okay. I believe between Monday and Tuesday, this level gets broken. I think between Monday and Tuesday, you're going to see something that's going to look like that. All right. I believe this level gets broken. Okay. I am still bearish on the overall market. I still believe that this level gets broken and we are going to drift our way down to that $400 level. I think you're going to see the S&P print under 4,000. I still believe the S&P prints under 4,000. Okay. Now, I've been bearish for the entire year of 2022. Okay. For the entire year, I've been bearish. We've been buying put options. We've been trading put options. We've been crushing it on put options on the SPY. A lot of our members have opted to go with put options on the QQQ, which is the ETF that tracks the NASDAQ. Other members have decided to go with call options on the UVXY, okay, which is an ETF that tracks the VIX. Either way that you go about this, okay, there is a lot of opportunity to be made, guys, as markets get moved to the downside. And right now, the overnight future session down about 1.3, 1.4%. Looks like we're going to have a very weak start to the week tomorrow. But let's also not forget, the markets are closed for another 12 hours. We don't open for 12 hours and 10 minutes. A lot could happen, especially in this market environment, in 12 hours. Okay? A lot could happen in 12 hours. You got Asian markets, you got European markets. A lot could happen in those 12 hours. Okay. You also want to keep your ears open for any Russia news with Russia's Victory Day. That's coming up. There's been a lot of whispers and talks about Putin's going to do something on Victory Day with this Russia-Ukraine situation. So you got to see if there's any type of a news headline that comes out regarding the Russia-Ukraine war that could potentially impact the markets. At this stage, I don't believe there's really any news headline from Russia and Ukraine that could cause further weakness in the markets. Only possible net positives if there's any type of, walk back or de-escalation or end of that conflict. That would be a net positive for the markets. You probably get a bounce. At this stage, the negativity of that event, I believe, is past the markets, and the market's focus now is on rate hikes, the Fed, inflation, possibility of recession. That's the main focal point that the markets are focused on. If the Russia-Ukraine war was to come to an end, that would ease inflationary pressures, which would be good for the overall markets and the overall economy, and probably get a bounce. But I don't think there's any more negatives really to come from that unless the war was to spill over across the Ukrainian border, which that's a whole other story for a whole other time. Welcome, Tony. Tony, welcome to the TTG family. Welcome, Tony. We now just have 14 of those laptops left, guys. Just 14 left. Everybody, welcome, Tony. You go to ttgoffer.com. Remember, TTG121 coupon code, 45% discount, 2 laptops, free study group, double your money back guarantee. All right. If you don't make $11.97 back at least once, you're getting $23.94 in return. All right. So what I'm going to be looking for literally tomorrow and Tuesday is still put option opportunities. Okay. I'm still looking for put option opportunities. Right now, if the market was based on where the futures are trading, if the markets would open right now, we'd be sitting somewhere right in this region. All right. You'd be sitting somewhere right in this region. If according to where the futures are currently sitting, you'd be open somewhere here. What I'm going to look for tomorrow, if this gap down in futures holds, okay, because like I said, right now we're down about 1.4%. If this is still the case tomorrow morning, all right, and I think we're going to gap down tomorrow morning. I don't envision us ripping this all the way back to green, but you never know. Crazier things have happened in a 12-hour window with this market. If we open down around 406, 407, I have a very, very, very specific game plan for tomorrow. Everybody welcome Erin. Erin's the newest member. Erin's going to be there right with me live tomorrow to walk it through. Erin, Kayla, Tony, and James are going to be all with me in the TTG fam tomorrow. Erin, we are now down to 13 laptops, guys. Remember, as long as you see a laptop inside of your checkout cart, you'll know that you are good to go and that you're going to be getting one of those free laptops as long as you see one. These are going to start to go really quick. All right, everybody loves these free laptops. These are going to start to go quick. All right, so now that once we get to like 10, they fly. Everybody loves free laptops, guys. So you're going to literally be getting, the free laptop on top of that double your money back guarantee. You're going to keep the laptop too, guys. Just open a new browser window to secure your spot now. So if you want to grab one of those laptops before we run out, just open up a new browser window. See, here we go. Kevin, welcome. Now there's just 12 left. There's 12 left now. Welcome, Kevin. Remember, guys, as long as you see a laptop, all right, as long as you see. Oh, and Kevin was a trial member. Kevin was a trial member that took advantage of the $11.97 price point. Smart man. Smart man. If you're a trial member, you're spending over $1,400 if you decide to become a member after your trial. So if you guys want the $11.97, why pay over $1,400? You can get the $11.97 right now. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. Kevin was not a trial. That's a different Kevin. I'm sorry. Kevin is new. Kevin's brand new. I'm sorry, guys. Kevin, I thought was a trial. We had another Kevin that we were talking to that was it. I'm sorry about that, guys. So Kevin, nope, Kevin's new. Kevin's on that new. Welcome, Kevin. Welcome. All right. So back to the overall spot. I have a very specific game plan tomorrow. So listen to me very carefully. There's 2 price points that I'm watching tomorrow that I plan on buying put options. Okay. 2 price points. First one, 408. Okay. So now let's say, for example, we open tomorrow right here, which is kind of like right where we're currently sitting. All right. Let's say this is what the market does tomorrow. All right. Let's say this is where we open up. All right. We're going to draw this. All right. We're going to do arts and crafts. You came here for the stock market education. You're going to stay for the arts and crafts. All right. So let's say we do this. And this is a 5-minute chart, by the way. I'm just drawing this just so it's easier for you to see. All right, this is a 5-minute chart. Let's see if the market does that off the open. Then does something that looks like this. I'm looking for my first level of resistance to be 408. Okay, I'm looking for it to be 408. This, my friends, is what I'm expecting out of the markets tomorrow if this holds. All right, if this action holds. Now, here is the line of resistance that I'm drawing for you. Now, why am I picking this 408 area? 407.50, 408 is because this area was a very nice level of intraday support on Friday. All right, you see that little intraday support there on Friday. So if you gap underneath this level tomorrow morning, look for there to still be buying pressure in front of the double bottom. Remember, you have this double bottom here at 405. So if we open down there, I would look for some quick buying pressure to try to go back over this level and then reject, get back under the VWAP, get puts, ride it, take some profit off at 405, and then look for us to actually crack and break that level. That's what I think we're going to get tomorrow morning. If we get through 408 and that does not happen, and this move actually continues higher, let it push. If you get over 408, let it push, because then my next resistance is going to be 411. And when we get up to 411, that's going to be Friday's closing price. Okay. So then we look for the market to do something that looks like this. All right. Again, we're going back to arts and crafts, baby. Arts and crafts. I love this shit. All right. Here we go. Now we go right up to Friday's close. There's Friday's close right there. I'll make that line bigger for those of you that can't see it if you're maybe on a smaller screen. There's Friday's close.
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
I just want to interject for 1 second. I know you're on a roll. But just to interject for 1 second. We received a 4-star review from somebody earlier. I just want to read it for you.
Okay.
And this will all make sense in a minute. I promise you.
Okay.
All right. Current member and mostly satisfied, 4 stars. I'm a current member and I am very satisfied with the available training, resources, technical support, and access to relevant and useful information. I have learned how to be a consistently profitable trader, and I have realized far more than my membership fees in return. Thanks, TTG fam.
That's great.
My only issue is the use of profanity by the traders and support personnel in chats and live streams. The language is unprofessional and does not contribute to the educational process. I attended sessions from home and my young children, and they did not need to overhear the profanity, so I stopped joining TTG events. This will likely be the reason I do not continue my membership when it is up for renewal, which will have a negative impact on my trading success.
I mean, I try really hard not to curse on these live streams.
I get it. You're a little bit of a potty mouth tonight.
I said the S word, I think 3 times.
A lot.
3 times.
Just dial it back a bit.
You know what it is? My Yankees split today, which was upsetting in itself. My Rangers are down 2-1. That's upsetting in itself. And it's nighttime. It's nighttime. So I figure on the Sunday night live streams, because we stream late at night, I figure maybe the kids are asleep. If you catch me on like the 4 o'clock live streams, I'm usually very, very clean. This is like the adult hour. And the live streams during the week are more the family hour.
all I'm saying is look, I cuss sometimes too. I think as humans, we all sometimes get passionate and curse.
I'm also not dropping F-bombs here. I mean,
I hear you.
Let's not make me out to sound like
a sailor.
Yeah, I don't have the mouth of a sailor here. I mean, come on.
All right. Let's keep going.
Well, I love this stuff.
There you go.
This arts and crafts. I love this stuff.
I hope that person does not continue with us because of a couple S and F bombs, especially when they're making money.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to go back to Bob Rawson the hell out of this chart. So,
all right, going back.
I feel, I'm sorry for those that and in all seriousness, we were just kind of joking around a little bit, but in all seriousness, I do apologize for anyone that's got kids around. I do try not to curse specifically, very specific on these live streams. I do know a lot of people are watching this, with their kids around and everything. And I usually am very mindful of that. I let a couple slip here today on the live. So I do apologize for anyone that's got their kids around. All right, but I'm going to go back to Bob Ross in this chart. So guys, I'm looking for, if you get over that 408, okay, if you get over 408, you probably get a lot of people get excited very early, and a lot of buying probably comes into the market if we can get over 408. If you get over 408, you probably push to try to go green to that 411 area, and then I would look for the market to kind of reject. Okay, either way, basically, long story short, I'm looking to wait out a very early bounce in the market and then get put options. Okay, I'm looking to wait out a very early bounce and then get put options. All right, that's going to be my plan going into tomorrow. And now, listen, that's if, okay, we open right around where we currently are in futures. But if something crazy happens, and let's say tomorrow we come into the markets and the markets are here and we're flat, in that case, you look for a push to 416. I'm getting put options at 416. If for some reason we sell off even more aggressively overnight and we actually open under 405 and we open down here, that's a whole nother ballgame. Then I'm going to be just getting put options galore right here. We push up, I'm going to puts, and then roll that thing over. And then I will look for the S&P to break underneath 4,000 tomorrow. All right. I got a question. I got to make this bigger so I can read it. Hold on. If I subscribe to TGD, how much time do I have to invest to learn the technique and platform per week? So now, honestly, if you can give me a couple hours a week, you're good, brother. You're good. You give me a couple hours a week, you're good. You got to realize the majority of people that are at True Trading Group have full-time jobs. The majority of them have a full-time job. And I'll ask, let me just ask members real quick. Guys, if you are a member of TTG and you have a full-time job and you're making money, I'd like you to type the number 1 and tell me what you do for a living, please. All right. So anyone that thinks you can't do this with a full-time job, just read some of the comments that are about to come through chat. The mobile app is key. We have a mobile app that you get access to for free. You can listen to the audio analysis. You could see the screen share. You also get real-time push notifications whenever you enter or exit a trade, whenever the moderators enter or exit trade, you get real-time push notifications. All right. Here we got a paramedic, compressor mechanic, school janitor, engineer, barber, science teacher, nurse, consulting engineer, restoration contractor, federal supervisor, bakery owner, fleet manager, welder, luau entertainer. That's a new one. I have not seen that one yet before, but that's cool. A plumber, asbestos abatement project manager, a volunteer, real estate, active duty, ENT 609. Thank you for your service. Commercial swimming pool tech. You're the best, Ken Gaffney. Guinea pig stunt coordinator, copywriter, sales, farming, business owner, construction supervisor. You guys get the point. Right? I don't need to keep reading all these comments, but you guys get the point, right? You guys get the point, right? You don't have to be sitting in front of your computer screen all day long in order for you guys to be able to get value out of the TeachD platform. It's a very common misconception that a lot of new traders and new investors have. Okay. So guys, that's kind of my thoughts right now on the overall markets. That's my game plan. My game plan is to wait out an early bounce in the morning and then get puts and then ride that weakness midday and see if we can drop underneath 4,000. on the S&P tomorrow. That's kind of my game plan. That's what I'm looking for. And then you've got the inflation data that comes out on Wednesday, man. CPI data, it's expected, okay? Year over year is expected at 8.1% for April. That's important because in March it was 8.5, okay? Core CPI is expected at 6.0. That's important because it was 6.5 in March. Core is CPI inflation minus food and energy prices. It's like everything else minus food and energy. Okay. That's year over year numbers. Month over month numbers is, in my opinion, a lot more important. So you're going to get a couple different numbers tomorrow. You're going to get year over year CPI, year over year core CPI, month over month CPI, and month over month core CPI. My opinion, the biggest numbers, the factors you need to pay attention to are the month over month, because the month over month gives you a much bigger look into how fast inflation is rising right now from last month to this month. Now, the month over month CPI number is expected at 0.2. That's low. It was like 1.2 last month. If you get a 0.2 CPI month over month number, that's actually a very good sign that inflation may be peaking. If you get a month over month number that's over 0.2, very bad. You get like a 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, forget it. Okay, forget it. You're looking at a much further drop if you get a month over month CPI number that high. All right. And now, if for any reason you get a negative month over month number, then you're going to see a rush of buying come into the markets. Now, I don't think that you get a negative CPI number month over month. Okay. But my main focus is going to be the month over month number. That's the number that I think is more important than the year over year. So again, it was 8.5% year over year for March. For April, it's expected to be 8.1, but it's the month over month that I'm really focusing on. Okay, it's expected at 0.2 month over month for core, for CPI. For core CPI, it's expected at 0.4. All right, because they're expecting, drop-offs in food and energy prices, which I actually don't think that you're going to see drop-offs in food and energy prices. That's just me. I don't think food and energy prices are going to be coming down all that much, if at all. As a matter of fact, I think food and energy prices are actually going to keep going up. All right, but other areas of CPI, I think are going to come down. All right, so we got to see, right? So if there's ever been a week that you want to beat in chat, because I'll be flat going into that CPI number. I'm going to trade my butt off to Monday and Tuesday, exactly the way that I just explained to you. That's how I plan on making money this week. Then Wednesday, I'll be flat going into that. That number comes out very early Wednesday morning for CPI. Depending on what that number is will determine my course of action for the next couple of weeks. For the next couple of weeks is going to be determined by what happens on Wednesday. So if there's ever been a time, guys, like I said, get your butts in chat, whether it's in chat with us or if it's on the mobile app, because this is going to be a huge week coming up. All right. Now, with that being said, Samantha says, how do I join? Samantha, how do you join? Samantha, go to ttgoffer.com right now and then enter the coupon code TTG121 and click apply code. You get a 45% discount. You get a brand new free laptop upon completing our courses and quizzes. You get 2 small private study groups with one of our head traders and a double your money back guarantee. All right. Okay, guys. Well, folks, that just about wraps up the educational aspect of this live stream. You now have a better idea of what my game plan is tomorrow, how I plan on making money. My TC fam will be with me all week this week, and we have a huge day on Wednesday. Okay, huge day on Wednesday. Samantha, again, go to TT. It's your first time here. All right, Samantha. So again, go to ttgoffer.com. When you get there, you're going to enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. That'll get you the 45% discount, the free study group, the free laptop. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you're getting one. You don't need to enter your address. Once you sign up, you'll be prompted with instructions on how to claim that free laptop, and you get the double your money back guarantee. All right. So listen, for those that are actually still interested, if you're on this live stream still and you're not a member, but you're interested, I'll show you the platform now because I'm done with the educational stuff. All right. So if you're not interested in becoming a member, have a great night. Good luck this week. If you guys want to see the platform, I'll show you the platform now. All the things, the tools, the resources that you guys get access to once you join the platform. I'll show you guys. Oh, everybody welcome Mark. Mark's the newest member. There's only 11 laptops left now, guys. All right, everybody welcome Mark. There's 11 laptops now. So let me show you guys the platform. All right, you're going to get our chat room, of course. All right. Now, our chat room is where myself and 8 other professional traders, we're live throughout the trading day. We're there with you from pre-market all the way through till after hours. We're not just gone after 2 hours and you're left to fend for yourself. We share our screens with you so you see what we see. We talk to you on the microphone like I talk to you now, giving you guys opportunities throughout the entire trading session. We give you market commentary and analysis and give you the real-time trade alerts as well. Okay. Again, you have that mobile app where you can stay connected to chat, even if you're not in front of your computer, and you get real-time push notifications whenever one of our mods enter or exits a trade. You're also going to get 2 small private study group sessions with a pro trader at TTG to get your questions answered so we can speed up your learning curve. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This is a live breaking up to the second news alert service directly inside of our chat room. It also comes with our Squawk Box feature. This would cost you $1,400 a year if you went to Benzinga on your own. It's included in your TTG membership on our platform for free. It's part of your $11.97. Everything I'm about to show you, you do not have to pay $1 extra for. There's not an upsell for any of the things that I'm about to show you. It is all included when you pay $11.97. Okay. And also the $11.97 price you pay today is the price you pay for life. So let's say next year the membership's $2,400. You'll only pay $11.97. The price you pay when you join True Trading Group is the price you pay for life. You're grandfathering yourself into that price point. All right. So let me move on, continue with all the tools that you get. Aside from the news feed, we have TradingView's premium charting software. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. This is several $100s a year. It's included in your membership for free. You also get the Trade Ideas scanner, several $100s a year. It's the industry standard AI software that streams on our platform that shows you what stocks are making new highs, new lows, which ones have a surge in volume to make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks around the day. It's free with your membership. We have a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. So you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. Several $100s a year if you went and purchased it on your own. Free as a member of True Trading Group. We have our own proprietary scanner that has the same functionality as FinViz Elite, but also lets you scan for crypto, included free with your membership. Real-time unusual options activity and dark pool data. This is information that used to only be available to professionals. Now is at the fingertips of TTG members. That is how we level the playing field for you. Yes, trials can use the code, but only for tonight, guys. If you're a trial, yes, you can use it for tonight only. Adam, can you pull the trial for trials? Guys, if you're a trial, just log into your trial dashboard and then click the big green Join Now button. And then you also use TTG121 if you're a trial. All right. You also will get a trading journal. The journal will track your trades and show you statistics and data to help you figure out what you guys are doing wrong. We have a social sentiment scanner that scours through StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter and tells you what ticker symbol is being mentioned the most on those platforms so you can stay ahead of the crowd. You're also going to get unlimited analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. You'll be able to see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on any stock. You get a watch list. Every day, the mods publish a watch list with a game plan on how they plan on trading those stocks. You also get all of our courses. This is a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options courses, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, we've got it in text and video, whatever's easier for you to learn. There are no VIP or pro level courses that cost more money after you join. Every single course is included for the $11.97. We also have a video library that has over 200 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops that we conduct with members, like how to grow a small account, how to resist FOMO. And then you can attend all these workshops live once you become a full-time member. It's time you guys invested in something real, folks. No more gimmicks, no more shortcuts, no more broken and empty promises. Now, I can't promise you success. I can't guarantee you that you're going to become consistently profitable and you're going to make millions of dollars. But I can promise you a real chance at developing the skills that are needed to become consistently profitable, as long as you're willing to put in a little bit of an effort. I can also promise you that if you fail to make your membership fee back at least once, I will give you double your membership fee. You'll pay $11.97, go through our courses, quizzes, and attend one study group. Don't make $11.97 at least once, I'll give you $2,394 back. That's how much I stand behind this platform, and that's how we hold ourselves accountable to you. The ball's in your court now, folks. You're going to want to join us tomorrow also at 4 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be going live and recapping the trading day. Don't let me come back here tomorrow afternoon and tell you that the exact plan that I had here today that I just told you on this live stream, don't let me come back on here and tell you we just did a 30, 40% gain on put options tomorrow. Don't let me do it. Get your butts in chat. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. Use that coupon code. As long as you see a laptop, that is how you'll know that you are going to be getting one of those 11 laptops that are still remaining. And if you have questions, go to 201-775-9702. Send a text message to that number if you have questions about the membership. And lastly, if you're still unsure, we have a 7-day trial. Join it now. This is going to be, if there's ever been a week to be in chat with us or on the mobile app, this is the week to do it. Go to ttgthree.com. That's a 7-day free trial, no credit card required. Just name and email, and you're good to go. 7 full days. Weekends don't count. So you're going to need 7 full trading days with us. ttgthree.com. That's it, folks. Thanks for joining me tonight. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Turn on those notifications. You never want to miss out on these lives. Again, happy Mother's Day to all my moms out there.